Well, Tania Clarence wasn't actually in court this morning. She spent most of her time in custody at a psychiatric hospital. She had, at an earlier hearing, pleaded guilty to manslaughter, but pleaded not guilty to murder. And today the prosecution decided that it would, or announced that it would, accept her guilty plea to manslaughter. Now, it was April the 22nd of this year when the family's, Tania Clarence's nanny arrived at their house in New Malden, a street in an affluent street in a suburb of South London. She found Tania Clarence at the house. The house was unlit and there were a series of notes left around the house, one of them a suicide note. Tania Clarence told the nanny that it was too late, that she wanted to be left alone. The bodies of her three children, or three of her children, twins Max and Ben, and also her 4-year-old daughter Olivia, were found in their bedrooms. They had been suffocated by Tania Clarence. Now, speaking today, the prosecutor, Zoe Johnson QC, said that it's clear on the evidence that Mrs. Clarence killed her three children because she was depressed and because she wanted to end their suffering. And at the time she committed the act, she could not see any alternative or any way out of their joint suffering, her suffering and her children's. Now, her children suffered from a genetic condition called spinal muscular atrophy, and the court heard this morning that Tania Clarence had said that she found the plight of her children overwhelming, that she could not cope. It has been an extremely distressing case. She hasn't been sentenced yet. That will happen at a later date.